It's Ron Reader digs the universe. I'm Ron Reader, and this is Ron Reader Digs the Universe. And tonight, that's one bad bunny. This is the third of what's turned out to be a trilogy of episodes on conservatives and music. A couple of weeks ago I discussed Lynyrd Skynyrd's apologia for Southern covert racism in their song Sweet Home Alabama. Last week I talked about Zach Bryan's musical shot at ICE, Bad News. And now, Bad Bunny. But before the bunny, let's revisit the notion of pop music being a site of cultural struggle for conservatives. From time to time, over the years, a song or a performer drives conservatives into a frenzy of indignation and self-righteousness, screaming either "Hell yeah," as with Jason Aldean's racist country hit Try That in a Small Town, or "Hell no," as with black artist Beyonce's foray into country and Western Cowboy Carter. This cultural struggle site for conservatives goes back at least to the 1950s, probably much earlier than that, actually going back to the minstrel shows of the 19th century, but it was played out on television from coast to coast when the right wing was falling on the fainting couch about Elvis's filthy hips and his nasty black people songs. And this outrage about pop music has never really faded from the scene. That's what conservatives do. They throw down over pop music, and when they do, they show us who they are. Like with Bad Bunny. The king of Latin trap, Puerto Rican rapper, singer, producer, master of reggaeton, Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio, aka Bad Bunny, is a Spanish language global superstar with over 80 million monthly Spotify listeners. I checked him out researching this show, and he is good. A lot there for a jazz fan like me to dig. I can see why he's huge. That's why the NFL has chosen him to be the featured performer for this season's Super Bowl halftime show. He's a global superstar, and the NFL is expanding its global market. Good business, good entertainment. What's not to like? Well, a great deal if you are a hypersensitive conservative, which is a redundancy, stuck in super outrage overdrive all the time, which is also a redundancy. MAGA hates Bad Bunny for criticizing Trump's shitty response to Hurricane Maria devastating Puerto Rico in 2017. Remember the paper towel roll photo op? MAGA hates him for openly supporting Kamala Harris in 2020 after comedian Tony Hinchcliffe called Puerto Rico a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean at a Trump rally. MAGA hates him because he sings almost exclusively in Spanish. MAGA hates him because he is critical of ICE. None of these things, drawing MAGA's ire, are like radical or even unreasonable. MAGA really has abused Puerto Rico, both verbally and physically. The guy can defend his home territory. He can defend Latinos. He can sing in his first language. What the fuck is wrong with these people? There's a damn good reason that none of these MAGA problems with his performing at the Super Bowl make any sense. There's a damn good reason they think he's a bad bunny. And it's written all over their faces. MAGA hates Bad Bunny because MAGA is racist and xenophobic. They want to erase all evidence that anybody lives in the United States but white English speakers. That's what this latest cultural struggle is all about. Make the nation safe for white people who fear hearing Spanish, who fear being in the presence of black and brown people. That's what MAGA is all about. It's some real fascist shit. I'm Ron Reeder, and this has been Ron Reeder Digs the Universe. Join me, Ron Reeder, again next week for another episode of Ron Reeder Digs the Universe.